Let us try to understand the macro and micro effects of carbon phase by phase. Phase 1 is the evolutionary awakening fire, wood, carbonized matter. In early human history, survival was brutal. Physical struggle against the elements. Our ancestors lived in a low carbon dioxide atmosphere adapted strictly to what nature provided. The carbon leap. Humanity mastered fire and charcoal, which corresponds to the homeopathic carbon remedy carbo vegetabilis, vegetable charcoal. The evolutionary impact, turning wood into carbonized fuel, allowed early hominids to cook food. Cooking pre-digest protein and drastically reduced the energy needed for human digestion and redirected that caloric fluid to develop our massive complex brain. Charcoal also provided warmth and protection, fundamentally accelerating the cognitive evolution of Homo erectus and Homo sapiens. Phase 2. The agricultural and structural transition, shells and soils. As humans evolved from nomadic hunters into settled communities, the primary survival challenges shifted towards building structure, growing food, and maintaining physical bone density through heavy labor. The carbon leap. Humans began utilizing calcium carbonate found in limestone, chalk, and oyster shells, the beginning of the remedy Calcarea carbonica, to create mortar, stabilized soil, and build permanent shelters. The evolutionary impact. This era represents the physical anchoring of humanity. Just as Calcarea carb is used in alternative medicine for individuals seeking stability, protection, and structural support, human civilization used carbon compound to build literal shells, houses, and fortresses to protect society, allowing population to explode. Phase 3. The Industrial Revolution. Fossil carbons and steels. By 18th and 19th century, human evolution hit a limitation bottleneck. Muscular strength and animal power could no longer advance society. Humanity needed raw power. The carbon leap. The massive extraction of coal, petroleum, and graphite, represented by the remedies like petroleum and graphite, is combining carbon with iron, created steel. The evolutionary impact. The carbon discovery completely altered the planet's ecosystem, initiating what scientists call Anthropocene. Humans shifted from biological evolution to technological evolution. We use carbonized energy to transcend our physical limitation, moving faster via trains, heating massive cities, and industrializing medicine. Phase 4. The Modern and Future Material Era. Nanotechnology. Today, human evolution is moving into the digital and microscopic realms. We are outgrowing the clumsy, heavy machines of the industrial age. The carbon leap. The synthesis of pure carbon allotropes like graphene, carbon nanotubes, and fluorines. The evolutionary impact. These carbon inventions are transitioning us into next phase of human evolution, biocompatible tech. Carbon nanotubes are being tested to bridge damaged human neural pathways, create lightweight artificial limbs, and filter clean water globally. Carbon has shifted from a smoke-producing fuel into hyper-intelligent clean structural material. The synthesis is carbon as the Earth's evolutionary pivot. When we look at our searches collectively, a clear pattern emerges. Every time the Earth or humanity faces a crisis of limitation, a new carbon invention acts as the remedy. Starvation and cold, remedied by charcoal and fire. Vulnerability and exposure, remedied by calcium carbonate buildings. Immobility and stagnation, remedied by fossil fuels and steel. Disease and computation limits, remedied by graphene and nanotech. Carbon is the thread that ties the chemistry of our bodies and remedies we seek for healing and macroevolution of human civilization together. Thank you.